Have you ever wondered if you could get smarter? I used to think intelligence was fixed, but new research shows our brains can grow and change. In this video, I'll share 3 science-backed techniques to increase your IQ and boost your brain power at any age. You'll learn how skills like memory, focus, and problem-solving are not set in stone. Small daily habits can physically reshape your brain to unlock your full potential. I'll explain the concept of neuroplasticity and how you can harness it through fun practices like image streaming, sound therapy, and juggling. Who wants to get more creative, improve concentration, or think faster on their feet? The ability to learn these techniques rests in your hands. Don't miss a moment as I break down each method and how to integrate it seamlessly into your routine. In 30 minutes from now, you'll have a customized toolkit to become a better, smarter version of yourself. In the past, it was believed that a person's intelligence quotient, IQ, was fixed at a young age. However, the discovery of neuroplasticity disproves this notion. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize connections and pathways in response to new information and experiences. This means intelligence levels can change over time. Through techniques that encourage neuroplasticity, it may be possible to increase IQ. In this long-form article, we will explore the science behind neuroplasticity and detail 3 research-backed methods for improving fluid intelligence: image streaming, brainwave entrainment with binaural beats, and juggling. Understanding neuroplasticity. For many years, scientists thought that after adolescence, the physical structure of the brain was fixed. It was assumed that no new brain cells could grow and neural pathways could not change significantly. However, breakthrough research in neuroscience over the past few decades has completely changed this perspective. We now understand that neuroplasticity allows the brain to continually adapt and rewire itself. Like a muscle that grows with exercise, mental stimulation strengthens connections between neurons and may even generate new neurons. This ability persists well into old age, meaning we can enhance and refine our cognition across our lifespan. What is neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's capacity to modify existing neural connections and grow new neurons in response to input from one's environment and experiences. It involves both synaptic plasticity, the strengthening or weakening of connections between neurons, and neurogenesis, the birth of new neurons. Through neuroplasticity, the brain can compensate for injuries, incorporate new information, learn new skills, and address cognitive decline. Neural networks related to functions and skills we actively use are reinforced, while those we don't lose strength. In this way, our brains are continuously remolding themselves. Research shows neuroplasticity is heightened when we step outside our comfort zones into states of novelty, challenge, and focused attention. Activities that meet these criteria force deeper information processing and spur cortical reorganization. How neuroplasticity relates to intelligence. General intelligence arises from distributed neural networks throughout the brain. It encompasses broad capacities like reasoning, spatial ability, memory, verbal ability, and processing speed. Because it emerges from physical neural connections, intelligence has the potential to change via neuroplasticity. Fluid intelligence, our ability to think logically and solve novel problems independent of background knowledge, is especially sensitive to plasticity. Fluid intelligence develops rapidly during childhood, but was previously thought to peak in our 20s. We now understand it can continue improving well into later life as our brains build new connections and efficiency through intentional training. Research-backed techniques to boost your IQ. A growth mindset is essential if you want to increase your IQ. Setting the intention to challenge yourself daily with brain training techniques that target neuroplasticity will lead to measurable cognitive benefits over time. 3 techniques, strongly backed by scientific research, are image streaming, binaural beats, and juggling. Image streaming. Image streaming is an imagination exercise that activates numerous sensory areas of the brain by visually picturing an object or scene and describing it out loud in vivid sensory detail. How image streaming works. Choose an object or setting and visualize it in your mind's eye. Verbalize everything you see, making sure to articulate textures, colors, movements, and spatial relationships. Next, describe any sounds, tastes, touches, and smells related to the image. Capture as much vivid sensory information as possible. Continue changing the image and detailing it aloud for at least 10 minutes. Describing sensory impressions integrates regions of the brain not used when simply looking at images or thinking silently. Areas related to sight, sound, touch, proprioception, smell, emotion, and speech production all become activated. This strengthens neural connectivity within and between these processing centers. Benefits of image streaming. Studies on image streaming have found both immediate cognitive boosts and long-term intelligence gains from regular practice. A 2008 study had subjects image stream for 1 hour daily for 4 weeks. Not only did IQ increase, but measures of concentration, visualization, idea formulation, curiosity, and memory also improved. These results persisted on tests given to subjects 18 months later. How to incorporate image streaming. Set aside at least 10 minutes daily to stream images. Extend sessions gradually to 30 minutes or longer over several weeks. Find a quiet space free of distractions. You can image stream with eyes open or closed. Start with simple objects or environments before imaging more complex, dynamic scenes. Maintain focus by continuing to describe new details as they unfold in your mind, rather than allowing passive daydreaming. Brainwave entrainment with binaural beats. Another way to harness neuroplasticity is by entraining your brainwaves with binaural beats. These specially engineered audio tracks synchronize electrical impulses between the left and right hemispheres of the brain. This helps stimulate communication, focus, creativity, and more balanced brain activity. What are binaural beats? Binaural beats utilize a perceptual phenomenon that occurs when two slightly different tones, usually under 1000 Hz, are played separately into each ear. The brain integrates these two tones into a single pulsing rhythm. This third beat is a binaural tone that isn't actually audible but can train brainwaves to sync with its frequency. For example, if a 410 Hz tone is played into the left ear and a 400 Hz tone into the right ear, the binaural beat will have a frequency of 10 Hz. The brain perceives not the two audible tones, but a single 10 Hz rhythm. Different types of brainwave frequencies. Our state of wakefulness and arousal is determined by which brainwave frequency band is dominant. From low frequency to high frequency, the main brainwave categories are delta waves 04 Hz, deep dreamless sleep. Theta waves 4-8 Hz, light sleep, creativity, insight. Alpha waves 8 to 12 Hz, relaxed awareness. Beta waves 12-30 Hz, alert focus, problem solving. Gamma waves 30+ Hz, complex cognitive processing. Binaural beats in the alpha to gamma range may benefit cognition, while theta beats encourage access to subconscious mental resources. Listening regularly trains your brain to operate at that target frequency. Cognitive benefits of binaural beats. A meta-analysis compiling data from 23 studies on binaural beats confirmed several key benefits. Increased focus, attention, and ability to process information. Enhanced divergent thinking and creativity. Greater emotional stability and control over anxiety, stress. Higher scores on verbal and spatial reasoning tests. Improved working, episodic, and procedural memory. How to incorporate binaural beats. High-quality binaural beats for intelligence enhancement are widely available on streaming platforms like YouTube and Spotify. Search binaural beats for focus, memory, IQ to find tracks targeting specific cognitive skills. Listen to 10-30 minutes of binaural beats 2 to 4 times per week while relaxing or completing an uncomplicated task like reading or drawing. Over time, your neural networks will attune to operate more readily in those brainwave states. Juggling to build a better brain. Juggling might seem like an unexpected brain booster, but the heightened hand-eye coordination it requires drives extensive neuroplastic change. Multiple studies confirm parts of the brain responsible for processing and storing complex motion grow significantly in response to juggling training. Along with motor control, visual tracking skills, reaction times, balance, and spatial reasoning also improve. How juggling changes the brain. In a seminal 2004 German study, researchers divided non-jugglers into two groups. One group learned to juggle over a 3-month period, while the control group received no juggling instruction. Before and after MRI scans revealed that after just 3 months of juggling practice, the novice jugglers developed more grey matter in brain areas related to visual and motion processing. The control group showed no such changes. Through repetitive practice, juggling forges new neural pathways. Tracking multiple objects in mid-air challenges the visual attention span and mental rotation abilities. Catching and throwing movements demand greater connectivity between sensory input and motor output regions. The cerebellum also enlarges to better coordinate timing and precision. Together, these brain changes underlie heightened spatial, kinesthetic, and sequencing skills. The cognitive benefits of juggling. Beyond the physical benefits of improved reflexes and hand-eye coordination, research confirms juggling uniquely enhances useful cognitive abilities. 1. Concentration and focus. 2. Multitasking capabilities. 3. Processing speed. 4. Working memory. 5. Quick and accurate pattern recognition. 6. Spatial visualization accuracy. 7. Problem-solving skills. These mental upgrades translate into advantages in everyday tasks like driving, sports, organization, planning, and navigating environments. Learn the proper juggling technique. Learning proper technique from the start will make picking up this intriguing new skill much easier. Start with scarves or beanbags before switching to balls. Master tossing and catching one object with either hand. Progress to continuously tossing and catching one object. Work up to smoothly throwing 2 objects with one hand each. Add the crossover throw to connect both hands into a circular flow. Introduce the third ball to begin basic 3-ball juggling. Practice for at least 10-15 minutes daily once you can run 3-ball cascade. With regular practice, you'll experience brain-changing results within weeks. Integrate juggling warm-ups into your daily routine to multitask exercise for your mind and body. Recent discoveries related to lifelong neural plasticity have overturned outdated beliefs about static intelligence levels. We now understand our brains have the amazing capacity to grow and adapt when challenged. Coordinated networks linked to general cognition can be reinforced by generating new neurons and connections through dedicated practice. Techniques that engage widespread regions of the brain under focused conditions best ignite these neuroplastic changes. As detailed above, sensually. Rich imagination exercises, precisely engineered audio tones, and complex motion skills each uniquely trigger beneficial neural growth. By selecting the approach best suited to your lifestyle and interests, or rotating through all 3, you can begin enhancing your brain power and realizing your intellectual potential today. Commit to consistency. IQ-boosting neuroplasticity requires consistency over time. Training sporadically yields little long-term benefit. Set a routine practice schedule and stick to it. Whether you choose 10 minutes of image streaming during breakfast, 30 minutes of binaural beats while commuting, or a 15-minute juggling session before dinner, consistency drives results. Be patient, yet persistent. Neuroplastic change unfolds gradually. Allow at least 6 weeks before expecting to notice cognitive differences. Instead of demanding instant results, focus on the process. Appreciate subtle positive shifts like concentration stamina, creativity flare-ups, easier skill acquisition, and deeper learning capacity. Stay persistent through plateaus. Your brain is still rewiring out of sight. IQ tests after 2 to 3 months will reveal measurable intelligence gains. Have fun with it. Maintain motivation by making your chosen brain training activities fun and rewarding. Experiment with image streaming in various odd or whimsical scenarios. Pick binaural beat tracks with uplifting tones you enjoy listening to. Challenge yourself by learning progressively difficult juggling tricks. Also, Rotate approaches so you don't get bored with only one technique. Keep your mind eager to grow. The discovery of lifelong neuroplasticity has brought intelligence enhancement far beyond early childhood development. Through mature brain rewiring, we can continue augmenting our cognitive skills well into old age. Stick with scientifically validated methods like image streaming, binaural beats, and juggling to maximize your IQ. By committing to lifelong brain training, you'll stay mentally sharp even as you keep growing older.